What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the 5th of August. We're taking a look here at the markets this morning, pretty early here, 5:05 a.m. on a Monday. So we have a complete sell-off here taking place overnight, Sunday night. Futures are down quite a bit. Rest of the cryptocurrency markets are down quite a bit. We have Bitcoin down 9%, 5,300. We're looking at Aerodrome here. Aerodrome down 13.2. So anyways, we have a lot of selling taking place here in the markets, guys. So a few days ago, we talked about cutting our Bitcoin losses. We were long the micro Bitcoin futures, and they started to not act correctly for us to get long. So we got long for a reason, and that reason was starting to fade away. We ended up getting stopped out of that position. And then obviously you see what's taking place now. We have a pretty major, for now, who knows what if it'll just V bottom out of here, but pretty major sell off taking place. So we had the micro contracts were down this morning, $9,800 last I looked. So to give you an example of that, one micro futures Bitcoin product contract, a 9,800 point down day would be a $980 move for a small contract, guys. So you can see how even the small futures contracts need to trade them and understand the risk. So that's why we cut our losses. Okay, we had a very small loss. We cut that. It wasn't acting correctly, and things have just only ramped up. Again, we could be close to a bottom, but I'm not willing to ride that out, especially with leverage. We'll always get back into a market. The actual Bitcoin price right now is down 5,200. We'll come back to Aerodrome in just a moment here. So we have Bitcoin is making some new major lower lows here. Looks like we actually traded all the way down below 50,000. We have a support level at 50,000, 50,011 right here. And we actually hit that, and we're quite a bit off. I mean, this thing is, roughly $3,000 off its lows. Bitcoin, major sell-off. Again, we sold Bitcoin futures. I believe it was up near 63. Might have been a little lower. The futures, the micro futures might have a slightly different, the pricing might be slightly different. But anyways, a lot of these markets actually went short and are currently in that position. So anyways, the takeaway from that is, cut your losses short when you have a small loss. And if the markets turn around, you can always get back in. To watch a loss continue to grow is not a good thing, in my opinion. But, you can argue that for a couple different ways, but for the trader anyways. So here we are looking at the Aerodrome finance chart. We have Aerodrome. So we obviously didn't get a breakout, at least now anyways. We actually have new lower lows taking place. We have a 58, let's see here, 58,756 potential support that could come in here for Aerodrome today. That is this purple line, or this reddish pink line on the chart. We'll see it's trading at 56.4 at the moment. We have a pretty major low right here, guys. We're not far from it. That's roughly down here at the bottom tick would be right around 40 cents. So we'll see. We also have another support level down there at 35 that we've been talking about for a while. I don't know if it'll come into play or not. We'll see. Again, these markets are short right now. That doesn't mean that it's going to develop into a longer term trend or not. It could just be a V bottom. Today could be the bottom and markets could take off like a rocket the rest of the week, but they're short and they're short for a reason. Who knows? Maybe that develops into something longer term or not. I don't know. All I know is markets are no longer long in the way I look at them. They could get long though, quickly. They could get long this week again. I don't know. But right now, they're not. So, my opinion, flat to short is the right side to be on at the moment. We're flat a lot of markets right now. Again, we're flat Bitcoin because it wasn't going higher as we expected. We got out and it continues to tumble. Anyways, Aerodrome Finance. Keep your eyes on 58,756 today. Potential support there. No guarantees, of course. That's always how these levels work. And they're very short term. We have a major low down here. I'll give you the exact price. It should be, exact low was 40. That took place on the 5th of July. And then we have a major support down here at 35. I'm not saying we're going to get down there. If things get ugly, you could see yourself down there. So down here, let's see, 28. That's about a 29% move down to 40 cents and then to 35. You're at about a 37% move. So 28, 29 to 37%. We'll see, guys. It really depends how ugly things get here. There's also a possibility of this being so we have a change in trend. We have a higher low. We have a lower high, and we obviously have a lower low coming in here. These markets could fade quite a bit and put in a higher low still. Rally, lower high, higher low, and do something like that. That's possible. They could also do what Bitcoin's doing right now, which is lower high, and then just completely take out the lows. So if we look over to Bitcoin, that's what Bitcoin did. Bitcoin has the lower low. We have some higher highs, higher lows, higher high actually. Boom, lower low. Again, we were at a Bitcoin way up in here. Markets are short, so obviously there was a lot of money to be made on the short side. But I'm just glad we're not holding long because the rules that we trade said you should probably get out of your longs right now and get ready to go short. So anyways, we got out of our longs. We're not short. Bitcoin, we are flat and we're looking to get long again, at some point. It could be a while, who knows? So Bitcoin, obviously we have a lot of different levels below the market. Current support is 50,011. Computer's going, so I got a lot of stuff running right now. Forgot to close some stuff here. So 50,011, 47.4, 44, 59, 38, 601. Those are all levels below Bitcoin, but it's currently down 9%, so not much lower it will go, at least today. And then back to Aerodrome, which is down 13.4. Excuse my lagging computer here. Again, 35 cents for Aerodrome. There's no guarantees they're going to get down there. That's quite the haircut. But I want you to keep an eye on it. If we do start to really get close to this 40, there's a good chance we'll undercut and head to 35. 40 is an important low, 35. And then the level just above the current market is 58,756. We found support slightly at our new level, which was 62,215, and then bounced. But then today we undercut it as things really ramped up as the futures markets opened here Sunday night. So there's a couple different levels to keep your eye on. We have there's a lot of deals out there right now. And that's not me saying go buy, a massive sell-off, because I just told you that we cut our losses short. So if you go in and try to buy the market right now, the market falls another, 5, 10, 15%, find yourself in some not so good financial and mental places. If you're buying index funds and something like that over the long term, this still isn't really that big of a sell off. Talking about, over in the stock market, um, is it a good deal? It's a better deal than it was a couple days ago. That's for sure. Anyways, guys, we'll see what happens. We haven't seen the market sell off in a while, so this is good. We have the VIX up quite a bit this morning. The VIX can go a lot higher, though, and I was looking at some options this morning, and there is some juicy options out there for these sellers. Aerodrome Finance down 13.39, trading at 56.3. Keep your eye on 58.756, 61.275, 62.215. Keep your eye on 40 if things get even uglier, and then keep your eye on 35. This selling could just be getting started, guys. Bitcoin's still at $52,000, down $5,300, 9%. So far, we have support down there at our 50,011.81. Guys, thanks for watching. If you are not yet a subscriber, join us here on the channel. Appreciate it. Be careful out there. These markets can move. These markets can move. These markets will humble you. So just be smart. And that's pretty much all I got to say. It's, of course, not financial advice. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments.